The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
And a very happy Friday evening to you. It's the weekend again. You're listening to the Classic Hits Show live here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, live on FM here in the Lucan area and live right across the world on the World Wide Web. So welcome in wherever you're tuning in to us. We have lots of crack August Cole on the show tonight, but we're going to open up first with two songs to get us up and going shortly. Soul to Soul and Back to Life. And now we're going to go free falling with Tom Petty on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Hello, and you're very welcome to the show.
She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus in America too. She's a good girl, is crazy about Elvis, loves horses and her boyfriend too. And it's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. And all the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadow, and the good girls are home with broken hearts. And I'm free, I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna write her name in the sky. I'm gonna free fall out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while. And I'm free falling, mama, free falling, mama, free falling, mama, free falling. Yeah, I'm free falling, mama, free falling, free falling, falling, mama, free falling.
You're listening to the Classic Hit Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM on this Friday evening. Derek back with you and opening the show there, Soul to Soul and Back to Life. We really hope you're having a great Friday evening so far, whatever you're doing. Delighted that you're tuned in. And just to let you know, if you'd like to get in touch by WhatsApp, you can do so. 016109339. And in studio we have Stephen Kelly.
Thanks for having me, Derek. How are
Singer,
you?
songwriter Stephen Kelly, you're very welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. And we have you here because you're going to be doing something very random. Do you want to tell us?
So I'm representing Ireland in the upcoming Karaoke World Championships in Panama.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Panama, like, you know.
Who does that?
Why not like London or, you know, Paris or something?
Gotta work for it.
Yeah. Listen, how did you get involved in such a random thing?
So I kind of came across it. It was online. They were promoting competition. So the way it works normally is you'd have like a national like qualifying competition for your country.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason this year Ireland didn't have a qualifying one. So you could apply through the Global Video Challenge.
Okay.
So that means that if you get selected, you can represent your country. So they decide
Wow. That's cool.
yeah, who they
That's
want
brilliant.
who they want to represent. So then I got an email after sending in the video, not thinking anything of it. Thought it was a scam, to be honest.
Yeah.
But no, I'm delighted and I can't wait. It's going to be a great experience. So.
That's brilliant. So, like, how many people apply from Ireland for this? Like,
I don't know, to be honest.
you have no idea. You just put in your video.
I just put my video in. The way it works is if your country doesn't do a national competition per se,
yeah.
you can apply yourself. So
cool.
that was kind of it, yeah. So I got picked based off that, really.
Brilliant. That's cool. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's
yeah.
great. So, yeah, representing, like, you know, whatever, 3 million people or something.
Yeah,
or whatever the
yeah.
population is. Yeah,
Yeah,
fair play. It'd be great to know how many people you kind of got ahead of, wouldn't it? You know?
All I know is that there's about, I think there's 35 countries competing in the competition itself. So there's like countries include like America. I was talking to actually the girl that's representing the UK just to kind of get to know people.
Ah,
and
yeah.
then the guy that's representing Belgium and everywhere, Brazil, Canada, Japan, Philippines, everywhere really, yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, you've already made, like,
Kind of,
friends with your fellow competitors.
Yeah, because it's going to be a fun experience. Like everyone seems supportive so far. We're in we have our own little like Facebook group that we're
cool.
in for everyone that's competing and stuff. So
Nice. That's
it's kind
cool.
of everyone's supportive. Like no one's going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to beat you at this or that. It's like it's very friendly. So
It'll be a life experience, like
Yeah.
something to put in a book if you ever write it.
yeah. How
So-
to be a karaoke artist. or
There you
something.
go. Yeah, we'll ask you more about that as the show goes on.
Yeah.
Listen, you're going to sing. So, this is the first time I've had a karaoke singer in studio,
Yeah.
by the way. So yeah, it's
Why not?
brilliant. So it's live radio, so we'll go with it and see what happens. So
Absolutely.
we have 4 songs lined up that you're going to sing throughout the show, and
Yeah.
all these 4 songs you're going to perform at the
Karaoke championships, yeah.
Yeah, and are you performing them all in one night, or?
So the way it works is I'm flying over on a Sunday, which is the 5th of November. The competition starts on the 6th of November, which is a Monday, and then it goes straight through till Saturday. So I presume it will be over the course of the week.
Okay, but is everyone involved in the final, or can you be knocked out? Like,
I think they add up your scores, so you get given a point system on each song, and then at the end of it is the final. If you get me, so I think everybody is essentially in the final. If you get me, like,
Oh, yeah,
it's like
no, what you
four.
mean.
It's like 4 rounds, and the 4th round is the final, and then they add up they combine your scores.
okay,
and
cool.
then that's the overall winner.
That's good. Yeah, it's really interesting. Something I've never heard about. I presume they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, it's
but
been so. A friend of mine actually, who did Ireland's Got Talent the same year as me, he actually represented Ireland like in 2009 and actually won the competition. He won the whole thing. So
Wow.
I actually messaged him to ask him for a bit of a voice. So
Wow.
that was kind of cool, and he replied. So that was cool.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Listen,
yeah.
that's great. So listen, we might as well go for it, and you might as well sing a song.
Yeah, why
and
not?
see how it goes.
Throw me in the deep end. Why not?
Yeah.
Go for it.
And we'll see what it's like. I've never done this, so you know, live radio and all that. So listen, you're going to start off with singing "Bring Me Home," which is like a fantastic song.
Yeah.
Did you pick this yourself?
Yeah, so I kind of mentioned it before. I kind of was told in competitions, I've done smaller competitions before, and the judge in those competitions would always be like to me, you should be singing kind of musical theatre songs. So I kind of came across this one. This is from Les Mis. It's called Bring Him Home.
Brilliant.
It's the Josh Groban version, so it's a bit lower. So yeah, hopefully I do it justice, I suppose. But
So you won't have to strain your voice.
I'll
at
let
the-
you be the judge of that. Yeah.
Ah, well, I'm no, I'm not
So
I'm not a harsh judge. I was going to
you're
say.
not Simon Cowell anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so listen, I'll press play here and I'll let you sing Ray.
No bother. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest, heaven bless. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly, on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can't take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him
Well done. Jeepers, that's some song to sing.
Yeah.
Fair play to you.
I was a bit like, half those notes gone.
God, yeah, I don't think I'd ever be able to get up to those notes now, in fairness. Fair play to you.
It's been a long time coming, put it that way. I've done a lot of singing lessons and stuff like that, and just kind of trying to find out kind of type of songs I should be singing, because I suppose I kind of proper took it serious back in, I'd say, 2013, 2014, and I was kind of thought I could sing anything, and then I slowly realised I couldn't sing everything. So in the past, say, 5 years or so, I've been trying to find kind of the type of songs I should be singing.
Your type of song, yeah. Because
'cause
I know, like, you know, not every singer can sing every song,
No,
kind of thing.
it's
So,
impossible.
you know, yeah.
Definitely impossible.
Yeah, and do you still do singing lessons? Are you at a point now where you can kind of coach yourself through it?
I would kind of have a few people that would be in music that I'd be friends with that would kind of help a little bit, but also you can kind of follow people on YouTube that can kind of help.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I obviously do like breathing exercises, and I know that that's a huge aspect of it, like being able to kind of sustain notes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I was going to say breathing is a big one for the
For sure. Like, you know, if you're kind of, you have to kind of, I suppose, stabilize yourself and then be able to kind of progress up to like hitting the high notes and the kind of sustained falsetto and stuff like that. I sound really articulate now when I'm saying falsetto.
I know falsetto, yeah.
But no, that's kind of the way to do it, really. You just have to kind of, it's like anything in life, you just have to work at it and you'll get better. You can't get worse, you can only get better, I think. So.
Yeah, well, we were saying, you know, off air earlier, but even like, you know, when you start off in radio or whatever it is, it's going to take you ages to get to the point you want to be, and then you're proficient then. So yeah,
definitely, yeah.
So listen, well done. That's your first song. We have more songs anyway to come, and I'll give you a breather now, and you can get your breath back,
get the air back into your lungs.
Good stuff. So there you go. That's Stephen Kelly joining us in studio tonight on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Well, we have an ad break to take, and then we have a couple of classic hits to help get your weekend underway, and we'll be back with Stephen Kelly later on in the show. He'll be singing more songs. So yes, don't go away, stay tuned, and we'll keep you entertained between now and 8 p.m.
Broadcasting to Lucan, this is Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Tune in to Lucan Live every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Your community news and current affairs show here on Liffey Sound.
We think that the village has systemic issues that need to be solved.
The people around this area deserve better and demand better.
Every week, Maria Murphy will be speaking to local people.
I'm joined in the studio now by Emer Higgins.
Your role as a TD is legislation, but it's also advocating on behalf of your community.
There's a diminishing pool of available medical care within the village, and we have to realise that the population of Lucan is now the size of Waterford City.
So tune in to Lucan Live every Wednesday at 3 p.m. here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules.
Yeah, there's a great classic hit from Wham! Club Tropicana reminding us of summer holidays. Great song to play in the classic hits here. And Liffey Sound 96.4 FM on this Friday evening. Derek Burke here with you until 8 p.m. Really hope you're enjoying the show so far and enjoying all the crack and the music. Don't forget you can get in touch with us by WhatsApp on 016109339 if you'd like to get in touch with any requests or dedications. And in studio we still have Stephen Kelly. You're
yes,
very welcome.
Do.
We're having great crack in here tonight, so there you go. And it's great to be back on radio. I was away for a few weeks and on holidays and so on and so forth, but we have lots of brilliant musicians coming in over the next month or so. So do stay tuned. Lots of entertainers coming in and so on. And if you'd like to sing on the show, just get in touch with us here at the station, or else you can get in touch with the show's Facebook page, The Classic Hit Show. Now, Stephen Kelly here, if you've just tuned in, is going to be representing Ireland in the Karaoke World Championships in Panama, of all places.
Yep.
So, which is brilliant. So Ireland are always in everything, aren't they? It's great.
Well, it was one of those things like, when I got in touch with them and sent them the video, they were like, we kind of want to get people from as many countries as possible, in the competition, because that's kind of what it's about and stuff. And I think within the week, it's not just going to be, you're going to be in the competition, but apparently they do lots of like bonding between the contestants. So like go and often do events with each other and stuff. So like it's like a competition. Obviously you want to win, but at the same time, it's more like a friends for life kind of vibe as well.
Which is brilliant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because we were talking earlier on, like travelling out the way, about going to Australia and places like this and meeting friends for life and so that's great.
Yeah.
You know? And when you say activities together, like, do you mean bowling or playing soccer?
I mean, all sorts. Apparently, like, you can kind of go away from like the competition for a while and you do your own like little karaoke nights and stuff yourselves and things like that. And
brilliant.
I'm not really sure the ins and outs. It's just, I was talking to a girl from Scotland who actually represented the UK last year in Norway. It was in Norway last year. And she was kind of saying, like, you'd have a great time. Like, I'm still friends with all of them today. And you go off and you do all sorts of stuff. And she didn't really go into too much detail about what you do. But she was kind of saying, you do lots of karaoke competitions yourselves, just like for the crack and stuff. And
brilliant.
Hang around the pool and all
that sounds like a great holiday.
Yeah, it's going to be a holiday as well.
Thrown in, like,
the competition's like the main part, but it's also a holiday. Hopefully the weather will be okay for that.
Hopefully,
anyway.
yeah. And is the competition going to be in a theatre, or like what? Yeah, like in a studio, or
it's in like a kind of like a theatre sort of, like it's near a hotel, so we're staying. So everybody that's competing is staying in the same hotel. Basically, it's like called the contestants' hotel. So everybody that's going to be in the hotel is going to be more or less either a supporter or competing.
And are you performing in front of an audience? Like,
there'll be an audience there. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and then there's judges, and then the contestants themselves will be watching you and stuff. So.
And any famous judges, do you know?
No idea. All I know is the main judge is the guy who actually founded Karaoke World Championships. His name is Luca. He's from Norway.
Oh right, okay. And how long have they been going on for? I know you mentioned an Irish guy won. Was it in
2009? It's been going on for about, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say probably I think this could be its 20th year, to be honest.
Well, okay.
So that could be.
Okay. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, that's cool. Well, listen, you're going to sing another song for us.
Yeah.
You know, which is great.
Yeah.
Give it another whirl.
Absolutely.
See how we get on. So, listen, you were telling me earlier that The Lion King is coming to Dublin, which is a great show. Yeah. I saw it myself before. It's brilliant. I don't know if there's tickets left. It's on in the board, gosh.
Yeah, it is indeed.
But a great show to see, and you're going to sing from it. Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
I am indeed.
So if I press play, you have to sing.
One of my favourites.
Right, so Stephen Kelly singing Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer
that we've got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest, and it's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. You feel the love tonight. It is where we are, and it's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we've got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest, and it's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best.
Well done. Really enjoyed that. Yeah. How did you feel that went? Yeah.
Yeah, grand. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of it, I was thinking, I hope you know the words, because you know.
No, I do. It's fine. Sang it so many times. Honestly.
Yeah. No, that was cool. Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Cheers.
It takes some like you'll be nervous, like going up and singing that.
Oh God, yeah, it'd be a different story. Like, but I kind of suppose I just have done it so many times. It's like, and I don't know the people. I find like a lot of times when I perform in front of people I don't know, I find myself way more relaxed. I don't necessarily like singing in front of people I know because I feel like they judge me for me, not my vocals or my singing abilities.
That's always going to be true, isn't it?
I'd rather sing in front of strangers. I don't actually get scared. That's why I used to busk a lot, because I didn't really care. I obviously cared, but like if people stopped, you felt good and you're like, okay, someone thinks I'm kind of decent. So.
I know, yeah. No, that's cool. And listen, I know you were in Ireland's Got Talent, which seems like 8 years ago now.
Yeah.
But obviously you're hoping this will be a better experience than that.
Yeah, I felt kind of back then, to be honest, I didn't really have enough experience to go into something like that. I think I kind of slightly underestimated how big that actually was.
Yeah.
And I think the nerves just sorted me up and I kind of froze. Well, not really froze, but like I didn't do myself justice. And even the songs that I kind of picked for the show weren't really, like, I think I was talking about earlier, like, you have to kind of find who you are as an artist and what kind of songs you want to sing. Back then, as I said, I thought I could sing anything, and the song I sang was terrible. Like, I can't even listen to that song anymore because it just brings back all that like anxiety and like that fear factor. I'm glad I got better, I suppose, from there. It was a good experience to kind of learn from, I guess. But,
so I suppose sometimes bad experiences can lead to good opportunities.
Yeah, you kind of have to
you
have to put a positive spin and just be like, look, that was not very good, and I have to get good. So
yeah. But like we were talking earlier, and I think one of the downsides of that competition is that a lot of people who were good were painted in, they they were told, "Oh, you're not as great as you think." Or
see, I don't want to turn your viewers off watching these kind of shows, because I was the very person growing up who used to watch all of these shows.
Yeah.
But having been on a TV show, and this isn't me having a go at the show. This is just like, I suppose, having been on that show, what I took from it, like a lot of what you see in a 5-minute clip or 3-minute clip is very different to what actually happens. So like, I was on that stage for like 12 minutes, and all the judges asked me questions, and even like how they edited my answers. Like I actually went down to the judges at the end of the audition and like shook their hands and like shook Louis Walsh's hand and all that. And like they didn't show any of like that kind of good side to it. But that's, you've run that risk. You sign contracts, you've run that risk. You know that whatever they want to edit, they can do, because you've given them your consent.
That's true.
So there's not a lot you can do from there on in. You can just try and do as well as you can do, like really with what you got.
Well, listen, fair play to you. It's great to have you in tonight. We'll get another few songs from you. But for the moment, you can take a breather. Stephen Kelly, thanks very much. No worries. So that's Stephen Kelly live in studio here in the Classic Hits Show on this Friday evening. Really hope you're enjoying the show. We have a couple more classic hits to come and a bit of singing from Stephen Kelly as well. But now it's time for the next ad break here on the Classic Hits Show and Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Tune in every Saturday to Sarah C's Electro House sessions from 7 to 9 p.m. with some uplifting funky house music here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Did you know that at Lucan District Credit Union we have an in-house financial advisor? Talk to us today about a complimentary financial review, keeping you and your family protected. Call us today on 0818 297 007 or visit lucancu.ie for more information. Lucan District Credit Union is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
If you would like to hear some more of your favourite tunes, then why not join me, Pat McGee, on Music Parade each Sunday afternoon on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM between 4 and 5.
Join myself, Gary Gibson, for Ultrasounds every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. for 2 hours of music and chat here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Hi all, my name is Brian Hughes and I present our trad and folk show Ceol Galore here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. I would love if you could join me here on a Monday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. and also on a Sunday morning from 8 to 10 when we'll be listening to our featured CD of the week and also all that is new in the world of traditional Irish music and folk here in Ireland, Europe and indeed worldwide. I'm looking forward to your company. See you then.
Oh, hello. Is this a good moment? May I Music with Mika Howarth, the grave where all your troubles can lay to rest. Out of this world songs from all across the earth's 7 continents. A weekly hour of more than just small talk. I'll be your friend, make you laugh, cringe, and question my sanity. Tune in from 6 on Tuesdays.
Hi, this is Narendra.
Hi, I'm Sandeep.
We present Pradesh Radio Show
on Liffey Sound every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. I hope you join us then.
Listen online now at liffeysoundfm.ie.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
Successful fella thought to himself, oops, I've got a lot of money. Caught in a rat race, terminally. I'm a professional cynic, but my heart's not in it. I'm paying the price of living life at the limit. Caught up in the centuries, anxiety. Yes, the craze on him. Getting bad, trying to sit wrong. Lived in a house, very big house in the country. Watching afternoon repeats in the 38 country. He takes a manner of pills and piles up analyst bills in the country. Oh, it's like an animal farm, that's a rural charm in the country. He's got morning glory and life's a different story. Everything's going Jack and Jory, in touch with his own mortality. He's reading bullseye and looking bad prose. It's a helping hand that makes you feel wonderfully blind. Oh, it's a century's remedy for the thing that hard. Start, try simple. Lives in a house, a very big house in the country. He's got a fog in his chest, so he needs a lot of rest in the country. He doesn't drink, smoke, laugh, takes herbal baths in the country. Says you come to no harm on the animal farm in the country. In the country. In the country. In the country.
There's a classic hit for you on the Classic Hit Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Blur, Country House from the 90s. Well, Stephen Kelly is still here in the studio. You're very welcome, Stephen. We're flying through the show, so we can't talk too much anymore.
That's okay.
We have to hear you singing. You can talk through singing.
Yeah, I'll express myself through music.
Yeah. So listen, obviously for anyone who's tuned in late,
yeah.
They shouldn't be tuning in late, but anyway.
Look.
You know the way it goes. By the way, this show is repeated tomorrow at 6 p.m. for anyone who is tuning in now or has missed it or whatever. So you can listen back tomorrow. So listen, you're going to sing another song, and you're going to sing this time Dance With My Father again.
Yep.
And yeah, this is the Celine Dion Luther Vandross version.
I actually am going to. Not that I don't know if the viewers are aware of this, well, they probably aren't. But my mum passed away nearly 2 years ago, so I'm actually changed the word to mother, dance with my mother again instead of father, because I think it's kind of like a nice sentiment. I suppose.
Yeah. So in memory of your mother, then.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm going to click play in this, and I'll play from the very start.
No bother at all.
Live radio.
We'll go with it.
So, I'll see how we...
You might have to go back up again.
I'll have to go back maybe here. Okay, I'm going to go back for you now, okay?
You're grand.
So, away you go.
Was a child before life removed all the innocence. My mother would lift me high dance with my father and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs she would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with her, I'll play a song that would never ever end. How I love, love, love to dance with my mother again. When I and my father would disagree, to get my way, I would run from him to her. She'd make me laugh just to comfort me, then finally make me do just what my father said. Later that night when I was asleep, she left $1 underneath my sheet. Never dreamed that she would be gone from me. If I could steal one final glance, one final step, one final dance with her, I'll play a song that would never ever end. 'Cause I love, love, love to dance with my mother again. Sometimes I'd listen outside her door, and I'd hear how my father cry for her. I'd pray for him even more than me. I pray for him even more than me. No, I'm praying for much too much, but could you send back the only girl he loved? I know you don't do it usually, but dear Lord, he's dying to dance with my mother again. Every night I fall asleep, and this is all I ever dream. I know you don't do it usually, but dear Lord, he's dying to dance with my mother again.
That was lovely, a nice tribute to your mother.
Thanks.
And fair play, you kept changing, you know, mother to father and father to mother.
Yeah, it's one of those that I was like, I sang at one time actually in the Woolshed, which is on Parnell Street.
Oh, I know the Woolshed, the karaoke nights. Yeah, I used to go them years ago, yeah.
Yeah. And I was kind of like, everyone was like, why is he singing? And then dancing with my mother, and then I had to like explain why I changed it. And they were like, okay, that makes sense. So just thought it was a nice thing to do. So
brilliant. Yeah. That's great. Are you excited about this World Championship?
Yeah. I hope I look. I'm not expecting to win it or anything, but it was never about winning. I feel like I've won already by being in it. It's going to be a great experience, and I'll meet some great people. So that's the main thing. Like, I feel like anything else is an added bonus, really, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. It'll certainly be something to put in your book if you ever write a book, you know?
Tell the grandkids or something,
yeah. Just briefly, obviously we're going to get you to sing out, close the show with Fix You from Coldplay, which is the last song that you're going to sing at the championship. But you mentioned to me earlier on today about the song you've written for your mother.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me more about that?
Yeah, of course. So myself and my friend Fionn from Portlaoise, we both came together and wrote a song. I never got to say anything at my mum's funeral because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt a bit robbed of that. So I was like, I need to do something. And her second anniversary is coming up in November. So I decided to do a song. It's called My Angel, and I wrote it, and Fionn kind of put it together because he's a songwriter, like kind of structured it. So we're going into the studio in a few weeks' time, hopefully, to record it. So it's written and all, and we've rehearsed it and stuff. It's a tearjerker, put it that way. So it was quite hard. Like when I was singing it the first few times, I was struggling to sing it because it was just emotional and stuff. But it's good. Like I feel like it's a good thing to do, and I feel like it's the right time to do it as well. So
yeah, and I'm sure it'll help. Get you through the grieving process.
Yeah,
that
and it'll be something that
going on.
Yeah, and I feel like people, if I ever do have kids or anyone like that I come in contact with, I can always kind of like show them the song, and it'll be something I'll always have as well. That's
brilliant.
Kind of the main
thing.
Kind of keep our memory alive in that.
That's
as well.
cool. And just to say to people as well that the Fionn that you mentioned of is Fionn Marin, and we played a song from him. He released a single, I think it was earlier this year, and it was actually the Irish Song of the Week on the show.
Oh, very
when
good.
When it was released. The name escapes me, but so that's who the Fionn is. So there you go.
Yeah.
So you've shared the studio at one stage.
Exactly.
So listen, we're running out of time, so it'd be great if you can close the show with Fix You from Coldplay.
No.
Have you ever released any music like on streaming services or anything before? No.
I released a song about 7 years ago. It was called Grow, and it was actually about my parents' breakup. But I didn't really know my voice back then. I actually took it down because listening to it now, I was like cringing a little bit. Yeah. But that was the only original song I've ever done before.
Right. Okay,
so the one that's going to be released, I think, is a proper, like, it kind of does me more justice, and kind of the style is a bit more to me as well.
Brilliant.
So yeah,
that's cool. But people can follow you on social media, can they?
So Stephen Kelly Music is my Facebook page, and then just Stephen J Kelly is my Instagram, and then TikTok is Stephen Kelly Music as well.
Brilliant. So they can follow you there for all the information on the Karaoke World Championship.
I'll be posting a bit about that as
taking place in Panama from the
5th of November to the 11th.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, Stephen Kelly, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
It's great to have you, and best of luck with the Karaoke Championships.
Thank you.
And that's the end of the Classic Hits show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Really hope you enjoyed the show. Stephen Kelly's going to sing us out with Fix You from Coldplay. And thanks to Adriana, as always, on sound this week. We'll be back next Friday with another live musician. Keep an eye on the Facebook page, The Classic Hits Show, for more on that. Until next week, cheerio. Stephen Kelly, take it away.
Try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below. When your too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try